Alright, how's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I'm sure everybody's seen this, maybe not. Here, check this out.
When Taco Tuesday is also Cinco de Mayo, it's a big deal. Like 2 tacos for just 75 cents, kind of a big deal. It's also my 75th anniversary. Coincidence? I think not. Get 2 tacos for 75 cents in app only Cinco de Mayo. Welcome to Taco the Bar.
Okay, now, the only reason I'm showing this is because, you know, it kind of gets back into my last video. I was talking about, you know, going down the hopscotch board. And back in the day, we'd get to the final spot, which I think, like I said, I think we hit that approximately midnight, April 30th. So, like I said, 6 days. Man was born on the 6th day, right? And why I find that funny, the Jack in the Box commercial, because remember I've talked about, you know, the box we live in, so to speak. I'm not even going to get into my pictures. I've talked about this stuff. So Jack is a guy's name, right? Jack in the Box. That's the cube we're in. I showed you that. And 75th anniversary. So what is 75? It's 3/4 of 100. So, and like I said, with each window, each world, each whatever time loop we start and end, the Earth rotates 90 degrees, right? So if Taco Tuesday is the anniversary of, you know, the last tilt, you know, who knows? That would fall in line with Wednesday the 6th, the 6th day. You know, and for them to talk about, you know, I say all the time, there's no such thing as coincidences, right? And for them on their own little TV ad to talk about how there's no coincidence that, you know, his anniversary, Jack in the Box, Man in the Box, happens to fall on Taco Tuesday, and we talk about, you know, the symbolism with tacos and the unleavened bread. So, and this right here, I don't know if people have actually seen this. This has nothing to do with anything because, like I said, as soon as this flips and changes, we're either going to remember it a different way or we're not going to remember it at all. But, you know, in the last couple of videos, I've talked about the significance of 6-7P, the heart of the matter. So this whole thing is what's in the time machine box, okay? But there have been photos running around. So if this is, okay, so let's go back to this. If this is the ball, okay? What we would consider the dome. It's actually a ball. We only see it as a dome because, like I said in previous videos, we potentially could live on that little piece right there. And the dome extends up over and then down around the bottom side, and you've got the two parts of 6-7P coming off there and there. And that kind of resembles some of this stuff that was floating around the internet for a while, where you got, you know, the black hole sun, and this is some people's flat earth observations of how we see things in the sky. Whether that is that or down there is that. I mean, you know, it is what it is. Like I said, that stuff is completely irrelevant. I saw that commercial and I thought, holy crap. And that would fall in line with, you know, the 6th day. And I've often talked about, you know, the 3 days, 3.5 days being the middle of the week. Now, whether it is or not, who knows? But I know there's a lot of people still kicking the can down the road that, you know, we might have to wait till the end of the month. That second full moon, it's a blue moon, which, you know, we might. I don't know. Nobody knows. But a lot of people know the day is coming. I had an interesting conversation with a couple of men that I didn't know yesterday, and they kind of felt the same way. So, but anyway, that's just that for today. Nothing new, really. All right, I love you all. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.